Hi everyone, and welcome back to Manager's Corner. In today's video, we're talking about something many managers experience during performance reviews: employees shutting down during the conversation. If you've ever had a review suddenly become quiet, defensive, or one-sided, you're not alone. Let's talk about why this happens and what great managers do differently to keep these conversations open, productive, and focused on growth. One of the biggest frustrations managers experience during performance reviews is when the employee shuts down. The conversation becomes quiet, awkward, or defensive, and suddenly the review feels uncomfortable for everyone involved. But here's the thing: most of the time, employees don't shut down because they can't handle feedback. They shut down because of how the conversation is happening. When employees shut down in a performance conversation, you'll often notice subtle signs. Their answers become short, they stop asking questions, they become quiet or simply agree with everything that you're saying. On the surface, it may look like cooperation, but in reality, the employee has disengaged from the conversation. Employees typically shut down for four main reasons. First, they feel surprised by the feedback. If the review is the first time they're hearing it, their brain immediately goes into defensive mode. Second, they feel judged instead of coached. And third, the conversation becomes overwhelming if the focus is only on what went wrong. And finally, employees shut down when they feel it's not safe to be honest in the conversation. The best managers approach performance conversations very differently. They ensure there are no surprises because feedback is shared throughout the year. They balance strengths and development areas. They invite employees into the conversation instead of talking at them. And they focus on growth, not judgment. One simple way to prevent employees from shutting down is to start the conversation with their perspective. Try asking before we dive in, "How do you feel the year went for you?" This immediately shifts the conversation from evaluation to collaboration. The goal of performance review is not to deliver a verdict. It's to have a meaningful conversation about growth, impact, and development. When employees feel heard and respected and safe to contribute, they stay engaged in the conversation. Thank you for watching this video on Manager's Corner. To learn more about performance, like and subscribe.